Inflation fell to its lowest level in nearly 2 years last month, but Social Security recipients may be conflicted about how the news will affect their payouts. As inflation continues to fall, so are expectations for the Social Security Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA, for next year. According to the most recent projection from the advocacy group Senior Citizens League, Social Security recipients will receive a 2.7% hike in 2024, the lowest increase in 3 years. What does a COLA under Social Security do? To offset rising costs, the Social Security Administration, SSA, increases benefits for almost 70 million Social Security and Supplemental Security Income, SSI, claimants each year. The COLA is calculated by the SSA using a subset of the Consumer Price Index that monitors the cost of goods and services for specific consumers. Essentially, as the cost of living rises in the United States, Social Security benefit amounts grow to help people make ends meet. The COLA received an 8.7% rise at the start of this year, the largest increase since 1981, in response to rising inflation, which peaked at 9.1% in June 2022. According to the SSA, the average monthly increase in 2023 will be $140, bringing the average total monthly benefit to almost $1,700. However, according to a prior Senior Citizens League study, 52% of respondents said that even with the historic COLA rise, their Social Security earnings were insufficient to cover greater household expenses, which the advocacy organization claims increased by more than $185 per month between 2022 and 2023. It's improbable that Social Security and SSI recipients would receive a COLA comparable to this year's in 2024. According to Mary Johnson, Senior Citizens League's policy and Medicare expert, the Senior Citizens League now anticipates it will be around 2.7%, which is still slightly more than the usual COLA during the last 2 decades. In May 2023, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that total inflation was up 4% year over year. The advocacy group's COLA forecasts have been continuously dropping pace with inflation. Its most recent forecast in May predicted a 3.1% COLA in 2024. Cooling inflation hasn't necessarily resulted into lower store pricing. According to a Senior Citizens League survey of 2,275 older Americans, the majority, 62%, listed food as their fastest-growing cost. Almost a quarter, 22%, stated that the cost of housing was their most serious problem. Why is this significant? According to the Senior Citizens League, this year's COLA should raise the average retiree's purchasing power by around $52 per month. Morningstar anticipates that inflation will fall below the Federal Reserve's target rate of 2% by 2024. While some goods and services are becoming less expensive, others, such as dental care and vehicle insurance, are becoming more expensive. Despite increases in Social Security COLAs, the Senior Citizens League estimates that the average payment has fallen behind by $1,054 due to significant inflation over the last 2 years. Because household costs have risen above the COLA, 53% of retirees polled believe they would be unable to recoup financially. In a future video, we will cover what actually drives inflation. The reasons may surprise you. It puts people on fixed incomes, particularly those with limited savings or other resources, at risk of not being able to pay their rent or electric bills, going hungry, or failing to fill expensive prescriptions, Johnson adds. What do you think? Do you think that seniors who have worked all of their lives to raise a family, support their parents, and paid their taxes should have to live with uncertainty about their own well-being? What do you think some solutions are to strengthen Social Security? Leave a comment below. Take care and remember that your money matters.